It's often been said that coins offer us a chance to connect with history, and it's hard to imagine coins with more historical importance than the Dwight Manley, Massachusetts silver shilling design set, proudly presented by the PCGS Set Registry at this year's A&A show. Consisting of just 4 coins, the set offers some of the finest known examples of the first coins ever minted in what is now the United States of America. Here, Dwight discusses the famous colonial set within the context of his extraordinary numismatic career. He has handled some of the most famous numismatic rarities, including the SS Central America treasure, which he regards as his greatest numismatic achievement. So enjoy Dwight's journey through his career and his thoughts on why the Massachusetts shilling set is so special to him. We think you'll especially enjoy the unusual story of how he came to acquire these remarkable coins.
72 about, I found some old Lincoln cents in a coffee can, 1909 and 1910, and saved them. And then went to the toy store and bought little Blue Whitman albums. And then around 1973, we moved across town, and the kid down the street and his dad collected coins. They took me to the coin shop in downtown Brea, and I wanted to buy a 1911 cent to go to fill in the holes, 1909, 10. And the coin dealer wouldn't sell it to me unless I bought a book and read it first, which at the time was the 1974 Black Book on U.S. coins. So I started to cry because I wanted the coin so badly. It was 15 cents. So he sold it to me, and that was on Saturday. And he was closed Sunday, Monday. I went back Tuesday because I'd read it, and I was addicted, loved coins ever since. I couldn't get enough information or exposure to coins. The first thing that comes to mind is when I got a summer scholarship to the A&A summer seminar in 1981. And at the time, I think it was worth $400 for airfare and room and board in the class, which I couldn't afford. And I had Dave Bowers as my teacher in my class. I originally signed up for numismatic writing, and I was a freshman in high school and then taking a writing thing for the school newspaper. But then I found out Dave Bowers was there, who was my idol, so I switched. So that was like a huge experience for meeting people and taking the world of numismatics from a city or a county and local coin club to something national. The biggest thing was being involved with the SS Central America and buying the treasure and ingots and coins from the Columbus America group, and then marketing that to the world and exhibiting it, and it's still got ingots on exhibit in museums right now around the world, and working with Dave Bowers on the books and documentaries, History Channel shows, and Charlton Heston narrated our one documentary. So that was definitely the number one numismatic event. As far as handling different things, it's fun, buying and selling 1913 nickels or King of Siam sets, 94S dimes. But it's kind of like the thrill. The chase is the most fun. Owning it is something that's not as exciting, except for maybe a few things that are actually sentimental. And there are things from the treasure, the ship that I kept, that are sentimental. Things from when I was growing up that I've kept sentimental. Number one is I've been involved in numismatics now coming up to 40 years, and that was acquiring, finest known Massachusetts silver. Had never been on a scale of the Ford collection, had never come along. Even the Garrett collection didn't have the breadth that Ford did. And definitely I had nothing close to enough money to buy anything in 79 or 80. I'm a contrarian by nature, and when everybody wanted to buy Proof 69 or MS 68, this and that, I wanted the great rarities and was placing those or buying those. The reason being that they were more dependent on their rarity than the grade. And in colonial coinage, if a choice New England shilling is certified or not, it's still worth a lot of money. It's not just because it's in plastic. And although I have mine in holders, obviously, because of the higher grades and you want to protect them, it could just as easily be in a capital plastic holder and still be great versus an 81S dollar or a generic proof gold coin where the grading is really everything. So I like things that are American. I like things that are pre-1800, in this case pre-1700, and things that are truly rare, that you can't just see every month coming along for sale. And Ford had these things put away for 50 years, 60 years, and the people he bought them from had them for decades before that. So really you have almost 100 years where nothing was seen. They were just traded between a couple of people. So the opportunity to buy them was to me something that I didn't want to pass up. It comes along once every couple of generations if you're lucky. So I was very fortunate. The timing was good. I like circulated early coins, pre-1800, the coins that Dave Bowers always says if a coin could talk, because coins that were spent in the 1700s to me is fascinating versus a gem uncirculated that didn't circulate, because they're connections to the past. They're like time machines to me. The exciting part about the things from the ship are that you know exactly where they were on specific dates. August 20th they set sail, September 12th they sank. That's pretty unprecedented in coins, in numismatics. But things from 18th century or before, it's you're talking about something that affected lives. One coin was a lot of money, depending how much it was. But $10 gold piece in 1795 was a fortune, for what people were working for and what you could buy with that. So it's a link to the past, bet closer than anything else I know of. But John Albanese looked at them. He looked at the coins and told me, there's this one coin you have to buy, this oak tree shilling. It's MS67 plus. It looks like a Washington quarter with rainbow toning. So I had my catalog, and I was at my doctor's office for my annual physical, which includes everything, for an hour and a half, and I bid by phone while I was on the table to buy the coins. And so October 18, 2005 was the sale, and that was the day of my physical. So it's like whenever I think of those coins, I always think of, okay, I'm in the doctor's office having my physical, complete physical. So it's kind of funny. I had endowed the library at the A&A quite a few years back, and I'd like to do something with the YN, Young Numismatist program, in the future. I met with Barry Stupler and the president of A&A, or director, to help create this Florence Shook School of Numismatics. I'd like to endow something there and create the opportunity in the future for kids to get scholarships and expand the YN program vis-a-vis summer seminar, because $400 scholarship for me was worth, it was priceless to me. What doors it opened, what worlds I was exposed to. So I'd like more people to have that opportunity.